Hi, this is what we call the Beauchene colored skull, and we bought this one the summer of 2021 to help you be able to identify the different bones with a color coding system. So this is just like a normal skull, except we've color coded all the bones. So here's a frontal view, or an anterior view, the left lateral view, the posterior view, showing you that, the right lateral view, and the inferior view. So let's label some structures. Alright, so starting with the sutures, this is a coronal, or the frontal suture, separating the frontal from the two parietal bones. The sagittal suture, dividing the two parietal bones. Then we have the lambdoid suture, separating the parietal bones from the occipital bone. And then we have the squamous suture, I think squamous suture between the temporal and the parietal bones. So those are the four sutures. Let's label the bones so we know the frontal bone, the two parietal bones, the purple is the occipital bone, and this kind of coralish pinkish color, that's the temporal bone. Now this is the zygomatic process of the temporal bone, and I'll also on the temporal bone other features, this opening here, the external acoustic meatus, this point here, the styloid process. On the occipital bone, we have the foramen magnum, the big opening where the spinal cord enters into the base of the brain. Coming back around the front, we have the two little nasal bones. Lifting it up a little bit, the light blue is the maxilla, the solid white is the mandible, this orange one, the zygomatic bone, this kind of brownish, light brownish one, those are the nasal bones, yellow one on either side, the lacrimal bones with the groove for the lacrimal duct. There's the ethmoid bone, not one that we often have you guys identify, the ethmoid bone. Flipping it over, looking at the bottom, the yellow is the sphenoid bone. Butterfly shape, those two light blue ones are part of the maxilla, but the light brownish ones at the back are the palatine bones. So this is the one that forms the hard palate or the roof of the mouth. So you can see how they actually have break-aparts with the young children when they're born to allow for molding of the head as it descends through the birth canal, but they fuse in the adult. And then if we take a look in the nasal cavity, that yellow one sticking out, that's the vomer bone. And then of course we see the teeth in the maxilla and the mandible. And that's most of the structures that you'll be asked to identify on this skull. Thanks very much. Bye.